Dream Journal entry February 14, 2024. You and a group of friends, who you recognize in the dream but haven't met in real life, stand at the base of a massive neon tower with grind rails. Dressed in colorful leather, iridescent sunglasses, and inline skates, you agree this shared dream is fun and decide to climb the tower and leave your mark with graffiti. While enjoying yourselves with tricks and art, you meet a talking golden retriever named Ilagazi. He joins your crew, but his presence triggers a dark haze to rise and demons to emerge, chasing you. Confused, you realize the playful dream has become a nightmare. Grinding partway up the tower, you encounter a mysterious government agent who reveals you've disturbed the souls of the afterlife. Ilagazi, he says, is a ghost who needs to reach the top for escape and salvation. Before you can question his knowledge, he vanishes. Unsure if he was another dreamer, a dream guardian, or a ghost, you decide to follow his instructions and ascend with Ilagazi. The demons gain ground, eventually swarming you. They resemble gray humanoids with purple bumps, able to climb the tower and phase through the miasma surrounding them. Ilagazi defends you, triggering turn-based RPG-style battles where you use his spirit to fight demons one-on-one. He grants each of you unique spells: ice to freeze them, fire to explode miasma, and unpredictable yet helpful green gas. Ilagazi himself can take humanoid form to punch them. You experience a false awakening, attempting to write about the dream in your dream journal. Realizing you're still dreaming, you finally wake up. You vaguely recall the guy having a blue mohawk and the girl having red, buzzed hair, naming them CT and HK for now. Intrigued by your awareness of being in a dream within the dream's plot, you find the video game like Tower and Demons interesting. The tower seems designed for grinding, with designated sparkling graffiti spots. The connection to the afterlife and the tower's top representing salvation remind you of the biblical Tower of Babel, making you wonder about reaching heaven. Despite the demons, the dream's creepiest element is the enigmatic government agent who knew too much yet revealed little. You chose to trust his guidance, but his mystery lingers. The dream's highlight is undeniably Ilagazi, the ghost dog with his unique name and fun personality. Initially seen as a playful dream character who grinds rails, the revelation of his magical ghost nature is surprising as the dream shifts from dreamlike to afterlife-themed. You found yourself amidst a world under siege by a strange entity known only as the Tension. This unseen force threatened humanity, manipulating memories and twisting perceptions. Its power wasn't absolute, however, for a weakness existed: monsters. These fantastical creatures, summoned through belief in specific hand signs, could harm the Tension. But therein lay another obstacle. The Tension had woven its deceit, convincing most of the world that monsters were mere figments, children's cartoon characters, and the summoning signs just a silly game. Only a select few, the trivia masters, held on to the truth. Disguising their mission as a trivia and charade game, they sought to subtly reawaken forgotten memories, a struggle against the Tension's constant efforts to obfuscate reality. You were one of them, a trivia master clad in a suit, though its style remained your choice. The weight of the world rested on your shoulders, the responsibility to fight a hidden enemy, all while contending with the ever-present risk of succumbing to the Tension's memory alterations, a fate that had befallen many of your comrades. The dream unfolded with you on a recruitment mission, searching for new allies to join the fight. But then, the tide turned. The Tension unleashed its power, and your own memories unraveled. You found yourself on a beach, the sand beneath your feet, the vastness of the ocean before you. An unsettling tension, a feeling quite literal this time, washed over you. And then, you were inexplicably floating, suspended in midair before plummeting back down. Was this some forgotten power reawakening? It was then that the trivia masters found you. They revealed the truth, the hidden war against the Tension, and offered you a chance to join their ranks, to fight for humanity's forgotten knowledge. But before you could answer, the insistent blare of your alarm tore you from the dream, leaving you with the lingering echoes of a bizarre and profound experience. The dream's threads were woven with the colorful fabric of conspiracy theories: men in black, the Mandela effect, cartoon characters harboring sinister secrets. The Tension itself resonated with the cosmic dread of entities like Cthulhu, an embodiment of the unknown lurking just beyond our perception. Recent encounters with the Dead Internet conspiracy and the Shin Megami Tensei franchise had likely nudged your subconscious towards these themes, resulting in a dreamscape where fantasy and reality blurred. The dream itself was a curious mix of the strange and the ordinary. The floating incident on the beach stood out as a moment of peculiarity, a glitch in the matrix of your dream world. Yet, the overall feeling was one of normalcy, a reflection of the trivia master's subtle approach, their game a mask for a far more serious purpose. As you ponder this dream, remember the weight of the responsibility you bore, the fight against the tension, and the delicate dance of memory and manipulation. And who knows, perhaps within the recesses of your mind, a spark of that forgotten power still awaits rediscovery.
A night of crystals, dinosaurs, and a determined past. The campus bustled with excitement. You and your girlfriend joined your family for a weekend stay in the on-campus hotel, lured by the university's revolutionary achievement, genetically engineered dinosaurs. Imagine Jurassic Park nestled right on your old stomping grounds. The air vibrated with anticipation as you embarked on the dinosaur tour. But soon, panic erupted. An unseen danger loomed, whispers flying about escaped dinosaurs or even a crazed student on the loose. In your pocket, a peculiar calmness filled you. You clutched several colorful, oddly shaped crystals. They held no apparent power, yet you inexplicably believed they were your shield against whatever chaos reigned. With your girlfriend by your side, you bravely ventured into the unknown. Suddenly, Quinn emerged, her brown hair and pigtails framing calculating eyes. This enigmatic woman, though unknown in reality, felt chillingly familiar in your dream, an ex from your past. She, too, wielded crystals identical to yours. A chilling ultimatum: return to her or face her crystal fury. Your confidence in those stones wavered. Quinn seemed a formidable opponent. Flight became your only option. You and your girlfriend sprinted across the warped campus, reality bending and twisting with each thrown crystal. The scene shifted. Your girlfriend, now a campus teacher. You, flung back to the moment you first met Quinn. A lecture proclaimed youth was about adventures and mistakes, a message you deemed dangerous. You boldly interrupted, declaring mistakes could be fun, but shouldn't be the goal. Your words resonated with some, yet most remained indifferent. This act of defiance altered the timeline. No fateful meeting with Quinn. Instead, you found yourself in a fantastical, blocky world. A message arrived. Quinn awaited in her steampunk helicopter. A thrilling aerial battle ensued, your newfound ability to fly turning the tide. Before victory could be claimed, you awoke. The remnants of this dream lingered. The awe-inspiring dinosaur zoo, the chilling encounter with Quinn, the enigmatic crystals, your passionate speech, and the bizarre virtual showdown. It was a dream steeped in nostalgia for a past that never was, laced with unsettling elements and exhilarating action. Yet, beneath the surface, it explored themes of confidence, defying expectations and the power of words. Perhaps the dream left you wondering, what truly empowers you? And what choices would you make, given the chance to rewrite your past? As you ponder these questions, remember the determined spirit you displayed in your dream, the one who dared to challenge norms and fight for what you believed in. It's a spirit worth carrying into your waking life. Dream Journal Entry, February 17, 2024. You and your girlfriend are laughing along with a group of people, the playful energy crackling between you as you navigate a whimsical art studio in search of hidden treasures. Sticky notes, imbued with the promise of prizes, dangle from easels and sculptures, their vibrant colors beckoning you forward. But the rules of the game are about to change forever. As if a switch is flipped, the world explodes into chaos. Prompts, interactive text boxes that govern the very fabric of reality, materialize around you. People scramble to edit them, their fingers flying across the air, reshaping the game and their surroundings with each stroke. Your own prompt flashes, transforming you in an instant. Gone is your familiar form, replaced by the weathered visage of an aged superhero, muscles straining beneath a suit of black armor. This new you thrums with a different energy, a burning desire to prove your worth in this transformed world. The playful hunt for sticky notes morphs into a grueling training session, your environment twisting and contorting as prompts are manipulated with reckless abandon. The once vibrant studio morphs into a chaotic obstacle course, pushing you to your limits. Suddenly, the playful game takes a chilling turn. Alien ships materialize in the sky, their ominous silhouettes casting long shadows. The sticky notes, their prizes amplified by unseen hands, have become the target of a hostile invasion. A desperate battle erupts, the players turned warriors, wielding the power of prompts to combat the invisible enemy. The once beautiful studio crumbles around you, its remains crashing into the icy depths of a nearby harbor. Panic surges through you, the cold water a shock to your system. But your superheroic form kicks in, propelling you through the frigid depths with practiced ease. Emerging onto the shore, you don your thermal visor, its emerald glow revealing the heat signatures of your unseen foes. One by one, they fall before your might. The buzzer blares, signaling the end of the game. Sticky notes are clutched triumphantly, their prizes a source of both wonder and unease. A mysterious figure claims the most coveted prize, a shimmering sword, its magic thrumming with power. The identity of this enigmatic victor remains a tantalizing mystery. Your own sticky note reveals a different reward, a suit of gleaming armor, a symbol of your newfound strength. But as you walk through the debris-filled studio, a strange normalcy settles in. Prompts and restrictions, once marvels of the unknown, now blend into the background, their novelty fading. The dream takes a detour, leading you to the bedside of your girlfriend's sister in a sterile hospital room. The alien invasion and the arrival of magic have left their mark, a shadow over her recovery. Her husband, his voice laced with suspicion, whispers theories of alien manipulation, of a grand design hidden within the magic system. His words resonate with you, leaving you with a lingering unease. And then, just as abruptly as it began, the dream fades. You're left with a kaleidoscope of emotions, wonder at the fantastical, unease at the hidden threats, and a strange sense of normalcy despite the extraordinary. It's a reminder that even the most mind-bending realities can become commonplace, leaving us to grapple with the lingering echoes of the extraordinary long after the magic fades. You step through the familiar doorway, but instead of your mom's cozy living room, a bustling event hall stretches before you. The scent of sawdust and sweat hangs heavy in the air as countless hands tackle the mammoth task of transforming your childhood home into a community center. The air thrums with camaraderie and purpose, but a disquiet settles in your stomach. This once sacred space has become a symbol of endless work, stealing precious moments with your girlfriend and amplifying the whispers of doubt echoing in your head. You yearn for a way out, a chance to prove you're more than just the computer guy. A forbidden ritual surfaces in your memory, a desperate gamble for control. The details elude your grasp, but a tingling certainty remains. The demon responded. Your responsibilities dwindle, replaced by a chilling emptiness. Suddenly, the rhythm of hammers is drowned by the sounds of a grand feast. A new restaurant sponsors a night of revelry, a jarring interruption in the midst of chaos. Your eyes search for your girlfriend amidst the vibrant chaos, a beacon of connection in the overwhelming crowd. But the throng swallows her whole, leaving you feeling adrift. Panic claws at your throat as your mind unravels in the eyes of others. You find yourself in animated conversation, yet utter silence reigns around you. Are you talking to the demon? The thought hangs heavy, a secret pact weighing down your soul. Your words hang unanswered, leaving you with a gnawing loneliness. Finally, you spot her, your haven in the storm. Relief washes over you, but exhaustion paints her face. Sleep beckons, yet your body thrums with restless energy. A disquieting realization dawns, you've changed. Lifting heavy objects is no longer a struggle, your movements blurring as you race past others. The demon's touch has granted you superhuman strength, speed, and an unnerving resistance to sleep. But the price is steep. Talking to an unseen entity isolates you, their presence a chilling specter that drives others away. You learn to mask your conversations, a constant performance under the judging gaze of your community. The dream dissolves once more, another restaurant-sponsored event unfolding before your fading vision. It leaves you pondering the cost of power, the desperation that fuels its pursuit, and the transformation it wreaks on your humanity. Unlike your recent battles, this fight is internal, a struggle for control over your life, your identity, and the whispers that threaten to define you. As you wake, the question lingers, was the power worth the sacrifice? You're no longer just you, but an amalgam of identities: student, odd-job guru, paranormal detective, and walking human magnet. People whisper about you, their stories painting you in fantastical hues, each encounter fueled by their desire to unravel your mysteries. Your specialty? Lost and found, not just objects, but desires, stolen milkshakes, and that elusive sense of belonging. And who seeks your unique talents? A werewolf girl, plus-sized and enigmatic, her dyed red hair contrasting with her surprisingly tall, or short, frame. The orange stripes of her shirt seem to vibrate with her hidden energy. As the moon waxes, her skin turns obsidian, her hair silver, and her watchful gaze follows you deeper into the paranormal world. She wants you, undeniably, but your heart remains unmoved. Instead, she becomes your tracker, her werewolf nose sniffing out supernatural oddities. Then there's the demon-summoning boy, your junior by a couple of years. Camo hoodie, piercings galore, his spiky black hair mirroring his antisocial persona. He's fixated on your charisma, desperate to unlock its secrets and become the life of the party. He copies your every move, a parrot with a faulty processor, but when he's not mimicking, he's lost in the world of his ancient-looking laptop. Bulky, black, fan-whirring like a dying wasp, its screen a mosaic of pixels. Yet, in his clumsy hands, it becomes a gateway to demonic realms. He's your spirit wrangler now, summoning entities as potential allies for future investigations. Your first mission as this unlikely crew? An obstacle course, a bizarre bridge between an American school and a desecrated African site. The site, a sacred rock formation defiled by a billboard, its anger causing racers to take an unwelcome airborne detour. With Werewolf Girl leading the way, sniffing out the unseen connection, you slip through a shimmering tear in the obstacle course, entering the desolate heart of the desecrated space. Demon Summoning Boy's clunky laptop crackles to life, translating the whispers of the sacred stones. They yearn for their lost dignity, for the billboard to be toppled. Just as the plan takes shape, the insistent shrill of your real-world alarm shatters the dreamscape. But the echoes linger. Unintentional popularity, the unexpected joy of found family, these are the threads woven into the tapestry of your dream. Werewolf Girl and Demon Summoning Boy, for all their quirks, found solace in your motley crew. And you, in turn, discovered the warmth of bringing together different souls for a common purpose. The dream may have ended, but the questions linger. Who are you, truly, and what mysteries lie waiting to be unraveled? You find yourself back in school, yet again. It's not your old school, but it feels familiar, worn around the edges like a well-loved book. But this school is strange, divided into three distinct realities that shimmer just beyond your normal vision. There's the mundane reality, the everyday world that mirrors your waking life. Then there's TV reality, where shows bleed out of the screen, their characters flitting through static like phantoms. And finally, the word stream, a vast desert of sand where concepts materialize as swirling word blocks, a chaotic stampede of meaning. You, however, are unique. You possess a lasso woven from stardust, shimmering blue and powerful. With it, you can reach into the word stream, wrangling these blocks of meaning like a cosmic cowboy herding cattle. A flick of your wrist, and a block representing flower explodes into a vibrant bloom in your hand. But you crave more. You carry a luminous sword, its edge humming with possibility. With it, you can slice and rearrange the words, sculpting them into whatever your imagination desires. The dream unfolds with an easygoing rhythm. There are no looming deadlines, no tests to sweat over. But there are threats. Beings from TV reality, spectral cartoon characters, or pixelated villains, can slip through the screen's veil, bringing their fictional chaos into your world. You stand your ground, banishing them with a flick of the television switch, a hero in a world woven from imagination. Yet, you are still a student, bound by the rules of this strange school. Teachers hold authority, their expectations a tether, even as you bend reality to your will. It's an awkward dance, this coexistence of power and submission. But you're not alone. Your family shares your gift. You see the world through different eyes, their irises glowing pink, piercing the veil between realities. Your mother, a lasso of her own ablaze in her hand, burns unwanted letters from word blocks with a mystical lighter. Your father, ever the observer, marvels at your abilities, yet seems content in his own reality. The implication hangs heavy. Your power stems from your mother's lineage, a legacy passed down. School days fade into one another, filled with mundane tasks and stolen moments of wonder. You lasso words during brief moments in empty hallways, turning them into tangible objects, a fleeting magic show in the sterile silence. You are a magician and a swordsman, a sculptor of reality, even as you grapple with lectures and PowerPoints. The dream ends abruptly, a jolt of your bladder bringing you crashing back to your physical form. You realize you need the bathroom, not in the dreamscape, but in the waking world. And as you rise, the dream's message lingers. It whispers of a world where reality is mutable, where imagination holds the key to creation. It speaks of hidden realms, accessible with but a flick of the wrist, and the responsibility that comes with such power, even when bound by societal norms. The echoes of yesterday's readings resonate, ancient alchemical texts on manipulating the building blocks of reality, rituals to breathe life into stone. Perhaps they fueled the dream's imagery. And your waning interest in television, replaced by a burgeoning focus on personal creation, manifests in your dream world's indifference to TV reality. You become a switch-flicking sensor, shutting out the prefabricated narratives in favor of your own crafted world. And within the dream, your family lineage plays out. Your mother, the weaver of words, and your father, the grounded observer, reflecting your own internal tug-of-war between inherited abilities and individual choices. As you wake, the dream lingers, a portal to a world where imagination reigns, leaving you with a lingering question. What if the remote didn't just change channels, but opened doors to other realities? And what if, even with the power to bend reality, we are still bound by the rules we create? The air hangs heavy with a strange familiarity, tinged with a disquieting twist. Where your mother's house once stood, now rises a hulking edifice, echoing with the murmur of commerce and the hum of shared living. A hybrid mall dormitory, a bizarre monument to convenience and community. Yet, a shadow lurks just beneath the veneer of normalcy. Whispers weave tales of monstrous work crocodiles, giants in scaled skin, lurking in the labyrinthine halls. Smaller terrors flit past, flower fairies, masquerading as delicate blooms or axolotls. Their true visage, once glimpsed, reveals a sinister beauty. You find yourself caught in their ancient conflict, siding with the fairies, your own father inexplicably transformed into a work crocodile, torn between familial love and the chilling reality of his monstrous hunger. He flickers between caring father and predatory beast, the threat of his snapping jaws a constant undercurrent. Trust feels like a brittle thread, easily severed. Seeking solace, you join a ragtag band of allies, united against the war crocodiles. Diverse backgrounds melt away, replaced by a singular purpose: gather scattered dragon eggs, hidden within the building's bowels. Hatch them, train them, empower the fairies. But shadows whisper back. Children, seemingly innocent, their laughter laced with malice, lure unsuspecting victims into the war crocodile's clutches. They too seek the eggs, not to nurture, but to shatter, ensuring the dragons never rise as champions. This world, you realize with a jolt, is a secret tapestry woven into the fabric of the mundane. Magic hides in plain sight, waiting for discerning eyes to unravel its mysteries. You remember discovering the flower fairies, marveling at their gradual shift from innocent bloom to sentient being as your gaze lingered. Their words, once lost in the rustle of leaves, became clear, beckoning you into their hidden world. Then, the horror. The work crocodile, colossal and primal, its hunger a tangible presence. The chase, the adrenaline-fueled scramble, the desperate escape through a crevice it couldn't fit. In that frantic flight, your allegiance solidified, etched in fear and defiance. Your father's confession throws the world into further disarray. He, too, harbors the beast within, and one day, he warns, he will have to act. Fear gnaws at you, but hope flickers. The dragon eggs, a potential tipping point. And then, allies emerge, others fighting the good fight, mirrors reflecting your own resolve. But victory remains elusive. You clutch a hard-won egg, only to be ensnared in a volcanic trap. Panic rises, hot and choking, as the dream's edges blur, dissolving into the harsh clang of your alarm. Adventure, magic, tension. Your dream leaves a lingering echo. A world teetering on the edge, a battle fought in secret corners, and within your own conflicted heart. The dream may be over, but the questions it whispers linger, urging you to ponder the hidden truths that might lie beneath the surface of your own familiar world.